here are some ways to just help you get out of a rut, get moving again, get back in the game of life, get back, headed towards your goals and working towards your goals. Like, here are some ways that I implement that I think work, and hopefully they can benefit you in some way, okay? Hello, y'all. Welcome or welcome back to another video, okay? My name is Amani. And hello, y'all, please excuse me if I'm sounding like a grown man. Y'all, I've been under the weather recently and just still trying to get out of that. So please excuse me, but nevertheless, we got to push forward. I think, somebody can benefit from this because, I feel like at some point we've all been in a rut. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my life, I've been in plenty of ruts. You know what I'm saying? I think I was just in a rut maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. And it's just, we have high moments in life. We have low moments in life. We have, times where we feel, not good enough and unmotivated, and maybe even depressed and just sad. And, life's situations and things that happen can affect us as people. And so, with that being said, I just want to talk about just ways to get out of a rut, ways to get back on track, get back in the game of life, get back headed towards your goals and headed towards just getting back into a healthy routine even. You know what I'm saying? In my last video, if you haven't watched it, I was talking about, creating healthy habits and, how sometimes, we can fall off and this, that, and the third. And like I said, it happens. But, the quicker you can bounce back, the quicker we can bounce back, the better it's going to be for us. Okay. So, I think it's great. I think it's okay to take a lazy day, to take time to maybe just do nothing all day for a day or two max. But when it becomes, you being a couch potato or you, laying in your bed, pretty much rotting for more than 2 days, like a week or more, that's where it gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it has to be short-lived. You can't drag it out. You can't be in that space for too long because it's just going to get worse. You know what I'm saying? I always try to put a time limit on, me feeling bad or me feeling unmotivated or me, just going through human emotions. You know what I'm saying? And, feeling bad and, feeling all of the feelings, right? And so I try to put a time limit on it. I try to just shake myself out of it and do the things that I'm going to talk about in this video and request to y'all and give to y'all to either use or not to use. But, I try to implement these things to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're all going to have low moments, right? But we gotta cut ties. We gotta cut it eventually. You know what I'm saying? And move on. Here's some signs, okay, that you're stuck in a rut, okay? Every day it's feeling the same. You feel like you're just getting through the day. You're unmotivated, you're depressed, feeling unfulfilled maybe. And you're feeling more lazy, like maybe you're not taking care of yourself hygiene-wise the way you should be, or not doing your hair, or not, putting much effort into what you're wearing, or, maybe it's your house or your space or your room. Maybe that's getting more cluttered. You know what I mean? Just things like that. These things happen when we get into these episodes, when we, our minds, are maybe cluttered and just, a lot going on. It shows in our space. So many situations can happen in our lives. And I just want you to give yourself the grace and the compassion that you need to just have those moments. Here are some ways to just help you get out of a rut, get moving again, get back in the game of life, get back, headed towards your goals and working towards your goals. Like, here are some ways that I implement that I think work, and hopefully they can benefit you in some way, okay? So number one, just take time to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be mentally, emotionally, physically, just taking that time to do self-care, I think is important. And number two, talk to someone, talk to someone that you trust. And if you don't trust nobody, we're not getting into that. Okay, no shade. Go see a therapist or somebody that has to, have your information be confidential. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so just talk to somebody that you trust, vent to somebody. You can't just keep everything to yourself and bottled in your head, like you might explode, okay? And so talk to somebody else that you trust that can give you encouragement, that you can vent to, that you can tell, what's going on in your life to, and that they can pour into you positively. You know what I'm saying? And so that's number 2. Number 3 is change your routine, okay? We can't be doing the same stuff every single day. Yeah, we got to work. Yeah, we got to do this. Yeah, we got to do that. You may have your routine. If you have kids, you may have your kids on a routine. They got to go to school, this, that, and the third. But listen, okay? When you're in a routine like that, day in and day out, and things are just so mundane, that can get you into a rut because, I mean, it's boring, honestly. Like, you doing the same thing every week. You doing the same thing every day. I get why you in a rut. Okay, your life is boring. Your life is boring. No shade. I'm not trying to come for you. Spice it up. We're human beings, like we're multifaceted beings. We need variety. You know what I'm saying? And so get outdoors, find an activity or a group to be a part of, plan a vacation, plan a trip, plan a staycation, plan something or have something to look forward to. And so, yeah, like when you plan a trip or, plan a staycation or plan to go out with your friends, maybe Friday night, y'all go to dinner and, whatever else y'all want to do. Like that's something, excuse me, that's something that you can look forward to. You know what I'm saying? And just get the focus off of you and your life and your situation and whatever you may be going through in that moment. And just having fun with other people, having fun getting outdoors and experiencing this life and experiencing all that God has put here for us. You know what I'm saying? I'll say, what is this, number 4 maybe? I think next I'll say, just clean up your space. If you have been in a rut, sometimes that can come with, your space being cluttered and junky, and maybe, you haven't been washing the dishes, or you haven't been folding your clothes, or you haven't been making your bed, whatever the case may be. Clean your space and clean your body as well. Brush your teeth, wash your face, making sure you're cleaning your body, and clean your house, clean your space, clean your car, clean everything. You know what I'm saying? So it can give you, a clean space to work with. That can help with clearing your mind as well. When you have a clean space, when you have a clean room, when you have a clean everything, it gives you like a fresh new start. You know what I'm saying? A new start to the week, a new start to the day, whatever the case may be. And it just gives you a clear space to think and to gain clarity. You know what I'm saying? And then, this should have been first, honestly, but it doesn't matter. I'm not numbering them like, most important to least important. But regardless, I would say, when you feel yourself getting down, when you feel yourself, getting into a rut, or just, feeling stuck and unfulfilled, and, depressive thoughts, patterns start to come over you, I would encourage you to use those moments to dive deeper into spirituality, get closer to God. Every time I get into these ruts, get into these moments to where I'm unmotivated, I feel sad, I feel helpless, I feel like I'm not doing enough, I feel weak. Every time I feel those feelings, I feel those emotions, I feel those ways, I just reach out to God. I pray to God. Like I try to read the Bible. I try to just, pray and uplift, myself. But, I do what I can do, and I give the rest to God. You know what I'm saying? God wants to be strong where we are weak, but we have to allow God to, come in and be our strength, and not trying to just get over things all the time by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? While all the things I did say are going to help you, I'm telling you, when you build a relationship with your creator, when you pray to God, when you ask for his help, supernatural help from God, he will give you what you need. He will give you what you're asking for, because he wants to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, read your Bible, read encouraging things, and, just feed your mind good things. I always talk about feeding your mind good, positive things, because, what your thoughts, what you think, and what you believe, and what you're saying out of your mouth, it matters. It matters. I did say get outdoors, get around people, get out of the house, whatever the case may be. I did say that because when we're isolated for too long, our minds, that's where the devil comes to play. I believe in God, I believe in the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's where the devil comes to play. He comes to play in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is the perfect playground for negative thoughts to come in, for other thoughts to come in that aren't good. And so that's why I'm saying get out, get around other people that you feel comfortable around, that you feel that are positive influences, because our minds can go so low sometimes and go off into the distance. Even me, I have to pull myself back and understand that, okay, those are not my thoughts. Like, that's not what I think about me. That's not what the situation is. That's not what's happening. So I always have to remember that, I have to keep a good environment around me and get out and go for a walk. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all I have for y'all for this video. I hope you got something out of it. And we'll chat in the next video, y'all.